All right, so Gordon Hayward, NBA superstar, Michael Chandler is an MMA champion, George Mumford was Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's mental coach. So they all talked in this episode about how they, or Jordan and Kobe, dealt with pressure-packed situations, millions of dollars on the line, millions of eyeballs watching them. They had a little slightly different insight, but mainly agreed that the power is in the preparation to deal with the pressure of performance. So when you feel pressure of a moment, how do you lift yourself above it? Because you're in a lot of, high level conversations and performing on stage. Like, is there anything that yet you have found? Is it just through the preparation, or is there other areas you've tapped into to really help lift you above?
Well, preparation for sure, right? You have to be able to make the shot with someone in your face. So preparation and confidence. And I think the one thing people miss is you have to want to.
Yeah.
You got to have the passion.
Right.
Like, I'm so excited to make the world a better place with what I know. And you have to want the ball then.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, oh, I don't want to miss it, then you're just more likely to miss it.
Totally.
Right? Because negativity, and people don't know this. So there's an area of the brain called the cerebellum in the back bottom part of the brain. And the cerebellum's involved in motor coordination, but it's also involved in thought coordination. And I think of it as the Rodney Dangerfield part of the brain, right? And I'm just horrified that now that I'm 70, many people don't know who he is. But he's a very famous comic who used to go, I get no respect. And that was, I get no respect. Well, the cerebellum gets no respect. It's got half the brain's neurons, 10% of the brain's volume, but half of the brain's neurons is where processing happens. Negativity turns it off. And so if you go, I don't want the ball, you won't make the shot.
Totally.
But if you I can do this, give me the ball. I'm going to find a way to get the ball.
Yeah.
You make the shot.
Yeah, I think it kind of eliminates a lot of the pressure too, because you're not worried about what the outcome is if you're so in belief.
And I've seen Kobe miss a lot of shots at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But everybody wanted him to have the ball.
Right.
Because I also saw him make a lot of shots at the end of the game. And it's the mental training ahead of time. Like, you see yourself making the shot. Yeah. You see yourself making the bar and pole vaulting. You see it. And that's where the visualization is important.
Yeah, totally.
Right? You don't play, oh, I missed it over and over and over again.
Do you think there's a way to train that pressure? I've always wondered this too. Is there a way to train pressure as much as it might be in the end of a game situation? Or can you just get close to that?
Well, I think you train your mind to look for what's right rather than what's wrong.
That's a good point.
Negativity bias is bad for your brain. Yeah. We have a study coming out on negativity bias, where if you focus on what's wrong rather than what's right, you have less function in your brain. And those are situations you need healthy function.